Greetings, Gabriel Cantor, Prince, Trader Academy, Modern Day Bard. Here, back once again with Grandia 2. We're coming up on the end of this. This'll probably not this time, because I think there's just too many cutscenes. But probably Monday, if I had to guess. You know how the audio is? Because I've been messing around with these volume settings the past couple of streams to try and find something that maybe won't constantly be hitting the red. This should be pretty good, though, compared to the game. It's really hard to tell on my end. Right. Here we go. Monitor off. Oh. I'm kind of going back and forth on having a pretty bad headache today, so we'll see how this all turns out. Oh, gotta fix my camera settings just like I do every time. Alright, we'll see how it goes when like the game starts getting louder and stuff like that. Was this actually still... Oh, okay. There is still more dungeon here. Oh, it's basically up to the boss, but... I don't know.
True source of all life, show your explosive power!
Alright, not bad. Let's actually... might finish him off.
How about this?
Yeah, yes, those, and that, there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, the start of fight, and also the enemy drops are also incredibly loud, but sadly, this game does not have audio settings. I think the PC version did? Oh, I need to use some coins that I didn't do last time. Better. Are we not actually? Actually, yeah, let's save those ones at least. Yeah, let's max out Resurrect, and there we go. Oh no, yeah, like, trust me, I get that on my end too, like that comes through, that's not just on stream, that is in my ears as well. So I get the, like, occasional multiplying of their sounds. Yeah, it's... I don't know what the deal is with that. Try that. Yeah, I think because the original PC, like, re-release of this had that weird footstep issue that they fixed by putting in, like, an audio slider just for the footsteps. I don't remember how that shook out long-term, and if it had other audio settings, too. Something like that. Yep. I mean, hell, a lot of modern games don't have proper audio settings either. I feel like generally they do, but I feel like occasionally you still get some weirdness where there's
hardly worthy of
nothing.
my notice.
Thorstone. Aha! Moonstone. It turned me into a Clefable. Or Wigglytuff. No, Dick, it's Wigglytuff. Let's try and zap all since these guys are supposed to spread out.
Voltage 570.
570 watts. I messed with 14's, I think, audio settings, I think, also, because I, like, couldn't hear... I think I was, like, not hearing, a lot of the trial music, I think, was actually my specific problem, and so I turned down some, sound effects so that I could hear those better. Music is just kind of reminding me of some of the stuff I've been listening to recently. I got back into, I'm continuing just like actually listening to some, real old music again. Which mostly came down to me, it's going through, I forget what I started with? Or it was Painkiller is what I started with. And then, just kind of kept going through stuff alphabetically and just picking albums that I wanted to listen to. Which led to the Paramore self-titled album immediately after that, which was a fun 1-2. And then Pretty Hate Machine, which is what this music is just kind of reminding me of. And listen, the thing I actually realized listening to that is how much that sounds like music I could probably pretty easily recreate in like GarageBand. Point where I was thinking about messing around with that and seeing if I can basically just remake the opening of whatchamacallit, of Hell Like a Hole, just as an experiment.
Beast King Smash!
And then now I'm on,
Here goes.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that album was just made, really cheap and easily. It's really fucking good, though, and that remaster is... Oh, it makes it all just, like, hit so much better. To Quadrophenia, which I also had not listened to in a long time. Oh, what I'll do after that. Not sure what else is in that. Section of my music. Gotcha. Yeah, that sounds about right for what that album sounds like. Which I guess back then may have been a bit of a bigger deal, like production-wise, than it is, you know, nowadays.
You picked on the wrong people.
Where instrument samples are a way easier thing to come across. Oh, jeez. Flying lizard.
Stinging ice!
That's kind of what like industrial music kind of is, though, or at least was, which was taking a lot of samples and stuff, which are typically a like more of a like dance music or like hip hop thing, and applying it to like heavy music.
Heading 0135.
Which is kind of cool.
You picked on the wrong people.
It's good, like, villain music, and I feel like it's a thing that did not get used on enough soundtracks. Besides, obviously, you know, Quake. Dance metal. Kinda.
Freezing rage!
Oh. That's what Rammstein calls themselves? That sounds right. It's a good way to describe Rammstein.
These guys were no real challenge.
This makes me think of that Space Ghost Coast to Coast episode that just randomly uses Rammstein for the opening. Blood Ocean. Nothing else here? Just want to make sure. Yeah, that was that. Okay, yeah. Actually, the like orchestral stuff in this song in particular is a weird, like, synthesized orchestra sound that I actually, like, really like. And I wish it was easier to totally recreate. I think it's the same. I think about, I think Opeth used a lot of it. Just what I think of a lot. Whereas, like, it's clearly not real orchestra and it's clearly samples, but something about it sounds really cool.
Blue.
Oh. Okay. Burn flame these guys?
Oh, flames of blood and fire, spring forth!
Oh, did that not hit the other guy? Nope. Oh, let's not let him do that. Yeah, I also have not listened. That actually, you know, that might be my next thing to listen to after, finishing what I'm on. Listen to Ghost of Perdition again.
My blade.
Listen to some stuff that was sort of big inspirations for wanting to get into music. It's a good reminder of like, oh great, I like a lot more stuff than just, you know, Sonic music, and like I can make stuff kind of like this if I really wanted to. Oh right, she is like an anti-undead thing.
Sky, take flight!
On a completely different note, so watching a bunch of Sonic Boom, which is still
Here
great,
goes
and Season
flying
2 is
10
really
seconds.
like where it takes off and starts getting really weird, and also starts looking way better, which is a weird thing I also noticed. Like animation-wise. But I realized that I have a HDMI splitter thing, which is how I am streaming the PS3 stuff. So I have to do it to get around its thing. But I can use that same thing so that I could actually record stuff off the PS5. If I really wanted to, I could use that to get clips of Sonic Boom, which is one that I think I really have to do, because I hit what might be my favorite joke in that show, and it's not one that I can describe because it is almost entirely a visual gag. It's some hot,
Sworn enemies.
well, also means I can get an earlier clip, actually, that I want.
Take that.
But got him to what was a Gilligan's Island joke, you know, for the kids. I'm referring to a Gilligan flip.
These guys were no real
It might be the hardest I've laughed in that show, and there's a lot of good stuff in that show. But very specific brand of stupid that I got a good laugh out of. Also, yeah, there was an earlier joke with the, you can't just keep talking about, you can't just go, you have to stop talking about garbage. Well, I'm out, and that is a clip that I need, because that's just sort of my brand. Right, and also, speaking of that, Sonic 06 seems like it works. I wish I could fix the, like, screen tearing issue, because it's kind of a bummer to look at, but hey, if the game works, or quote-unquote works. I think there's one other issue that occasionally crops up, but that apparently is fixed by just, like, using some function of the emulator. It is crazy how fast it loads, though. It's like a normal video game. It's kind of rules. God, it's gonna be, much like with Sonic Adventure 2, playing that game is going to be an exercise in not just quoting those other things. God, it's like, I played that game for about, like, a minute just to make sure, you know, it quote-unquote worked. And you can, like, immediately tell how bad it feels. It's unreal.
Here goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be Memphis, Tennessee. Honestly, I feel like the joke, for some reason, that I think of more than any other one from that is that bit from the opening. It's just the... They put this fucking finger up with the haha, one!
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Memphis, Tennessee is still really good. More magic. Get all, get all healer. And that. Yeah, let's get the... Oh, okay. Can't get all that. Oh. I didn't realize that was what that was. I just realized, I guess, not using the Chaos. I guess the Chaos Egg is the only one with Dragon Zap. That spell's really cool, but I guess that's the Only way to get it. Oh, I need literally 14 coins for that. Alright, let's get hers. Let's see if this is the boss now. Yep, and I also got my copy of Sonic and the Secret Rings. Oh. Alright. Actually, story happening. We'll talk about that later. What is this place? This place. This guy basically just like a crazy nihilist. Basically what's going on here. Yeah, speaking of all the weird, slightly distracting from this, but like, yeah, all the weird script stuff in Sonic 06 is wild and makes me wonder what the process of like voice acting that game was like for people. And I wonder if anyone's ever like interviewed any of them about it, especially since they don't work on the Sonic stuff anymore. And I wonder if they could talk about it. It's like, oh, that's a thing I should go back and read still. I remember sometime not long after 15 came out, someone interviewed Ray Chase about the whole process of recording that game, and that's something I'm actually like super interested in. Like, this guy is basically pushing for the end of the world because he's like, well, if Granus is dead, then clearly the world is supposed to end, and it's going to, so why not make it happen? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if his voice, like, because A, yeah, I think Noctis possibly had multiple English voice actors. And two, just like, even I think once it was settled on him, that game changed a lot and took a long time to come out. So it seems like kind of a weird thing. Like, I don't know how long the voice acting was done and like that kind of stuff. It seems just kind of interesting. Ooh. Gross. I don't think this is really a time for a flowery metaphor. Hell yeah. I don't think this thing has a throat, but go for it, Ryudo. Like, other weird stuff, like, speaking of that, is, like, Type 0, which I think was completely localized for the PSP, but then just never came out? So I don't know, like, all that voice acting was done back then? I'm pretty sure that's what happened with that game. This thing had multiple parts? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff going on here.
Release wind.
Yeah, flowery metaphors are kind of Marig's whole deal. Which I don't think I ever really remembered. Yeah, sure.
Be
think I've almost killed all of the claws already. Wow. It's one of the better spell names. It's a real, like, Dragon Quest style spell name.
Defeated. Take that. Sky Dragon Slash.
Oh, yeah, I saw that stuff about the 16 trailer. My guess would be, since that also just got announced, like, today, I think? Oh, jeez, ow. Is that that'll be at that Summer Games thing? Square will probably have something at that. That seems the most likely to me.
Here goes.
Oh, okay, they said the Frontiers is going to be there? Cool.
Beast King Smash!
I look forward to actually seeing what that game is. Oh, okay. It's in the trailer for it. That makes sense then, I suppose.
Here goes.
Oh, I should have canceled that. Oh well. Oh, okay, I'll probably still be able to.
You shall be defeated. Take that. Sky Dragon Slash.
And instantly cut this dude.
Beast Fang!
Bam! Back down to 0. Nice.
Here
Oh,
goes.
I think it's trying to summon more ads? Not that it's ever gonna go again? Beast King Smash. Oh. I was not expecting that move to be instant. Did that actually... Okay, yeah, it did. I was gonna say, did that actually do anything?
Smash!
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that. Sky Dragon Slash.
And... boom. Easy peasy. I wonder if any boss from now until like the end of the game will actually live through me using all of my SP. Because so far, no. Like, since I got Sky Dragon Slash, I think everything has died before I even start using my MP.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Because that move is just so wildly busted. That's a lot of special coins. This is good evil music. I like how sometimes his portrait, he goes so crazy that he just like loses his hat. There. I've said the words and I bear the symbols. A dark soul. The real Dark Soul starts here. Oh, shit, we got a different version of the song. Change keys. That pose does not look like she's as worried as her dialogue is. Oh. Sheesh. Oof. I don't wanna. Hoo ha ha ha. Right, these bugs.
The revival of Valmar has begun. None of you matter anymore. My mortal body discarded, I shall become the will of Valmar.
Stifled by this vessel of flesh.
Ideal world. Now the time has come.
Don't toy with me. This guy can't. No. I can't move. My
I
power
can't move.
is draining. I'm being devoured.
All is for the new world as I will it.
Ryudo, I'm disappearing.
Zira, stop it! Elena! Millennia! Zira, stop spouting madness! Your perfect world, it cannot exist!
Yes, a
Cannot
world,
exist?
one perfect God. The end of death. The end of life. After the day
Oh.
of darkness, only my will shall remain. My perfect, absolute will.
Damn it! Stop! Elena! Millennia! Return them! Return them to me!
Go ahead. Shout louder. Your voice shall sound across the world and stir the slumbering God.
What?
This cannot be.
Zara, I won't let you get away with this. Ryudo, escape with Elena! Run!
Millennia!
Millennia!
What do you think you can do now? Come, relinquish your power.
I'm so glad that I met you. That I fell in love with you. Elena is me. The two of us will live on, no matter what.
Millennia!
I will protect you. So live!
What rubbish. What? No horns? Where are the horns? Oh, no matter. The revival of Valmar has begun. Now I shall become the will of Valmar.
Gross. Real Jabu Jabu's belly looking stuff. Cool. Fill your veins with fire. Oh. She's just like dead? Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. Might as well axe these out. Alright, yeah, let's some of these. Let's stab ones first. People have any? No, okay. Oh, right, I gotta put all these back on her. That fire. There we go. Alright. Oh, okay. That's bad. Screw it. Giant explosion.
This should help.
Let those who war with life forfeit their own.
It's kind of crazy they don't give you a heal point after that boss. That's a good animation. Here's a little drop, and everything explodes. That's a noise. I don't know. I don't know how many fights I'm actually gonna have to do here.
570.
I don't know how safe to be. Ooh. I'm glad those things are ooh, slightly restrained in their volume, because they were, it sounded like they were kind of making a lot of noise. Nice eyeballs in the sky there. Oh. Oh, this is like the big boss music, I think. Oh, wow. I can see why, I guess. I think it's a lot of health.
Oh, tainted ones, return to the world of darkness.
Boom. Nice. Actually, I didn't think that was gonna kill those.
Electric.
Nice.
You picked on the wrong
A lot of damage in
people.
2 hits. And more special coins. Can I go this way? Oh, okay. I thought I could go that way. Max out impact bomb. Oh no! Oh, she just recovers HP. That's pretty good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's that, speaking of samples, that's that drum sample. The Amen Break.
Electric.
Also in a bunch of the Barman Hero soundtrack, and like a million other songs. There we go.
Brown! Beast King last!
That's not the best.
Critical strike.
Oh! That was rad. Sure.
Oh,
I need to get her a
to
new
purify.
magic thing. She doesn't have lightning spells anymore. Oh, jeez. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Bam.
Hardly worthy of my notice. Our path is in need of improvement. At this rate, we will not escape.
But the Grana Saber has almost no power left.
Make do somehow. You must escape.
Grana Saber, lend us your power. Please fly.
Merrick, we have to leave!
Stay there, I can handle this!
Merrick!
Don't move.
Ooh.
Go, Tio. I'm okay. I will be right there.
Merrick, I cannot leave you behind.
Go, Tio. I am fine. You know how this must end. You're thinking with your heart. Understand? Hey, Granus, are you listening? This is my first and last prayer to you. If you have any power left, take them away. Away to safety!
A little rough. I can kind of appreciate that they don't like death flag the hell out of Marek before that. Like that does kind of just come out of nowhere. It's not, he doesn't just like say a bunch of stuff where it's like, oh, he's gonna die. There we go. If things pause there for a bit, it's because OBS just like randomly disconnected. Inspirational pre-tip quotes all game. Yep. Spread it out all over the game as opposed to building it all up at once. Oh, I lose my life, yet must I act. That feels a little grammatically messy. It is wild that they give you this, like... Most games would not be that kind. Oh. That's cool. Right, I want to give her that one. Number of speed or agility is the good one. Dash is movement. The speed would be the good one. Okay. Right, because they didn't give you that for anybody else. Actually, of speed, let's give him that. Actually, I'm gonna get. Yeah, I'll do any of that. I'll tell you're getting to the end because now they're throwing a ton of FMVs at you. Oh, gross. Now she's talking like a Mareg. No one brick shall rest atop another. Is there, like, anything else here? Like, kind of a big area to have nothing in. Like, we're in the first area of Symphony of the Night. I don't think we want to go to the church anymore. Oh god, the frame rate. This seems like a dialogue that a child is supposed to have. Not a soldier? Not sure what that's about. Are you aware of what's happening, guy? Just a thought. Ups power of moves. It's like that, the Chocobo guy in, Walger's Reach. No matter how bad stuff gets, you still gotta let you ride those Chocobos. This guy only seems to vaguely address what's happening. Yes, why indeed. Oh, right, that guy. It's at least partially her fault. She kind of just went along with that. Oh, is Mount Place not a person? Okay. Or they insure the entire town. Look at him in his little tiara. His fancy cape. What if I...
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
It's less Millennia's fault and more Elena's. If Elena just, you know, stood up for herself a little bit, which was kind of Millennia's whole deal with her. Ice prison.
Here goes.
Almost.
There.
That hasn't changed. It's weird that he basically became a different character. Like, all of his, like, abilities reset, I think?
Cleansing flame to purify.
Or maybe not. Maybe I did just get them all to 3. That actually sounds like that might be right.
I pray that we shall be safe ahead.
Who needs magic? Tell me, where is Marag, for I much desire to speak with him. The guitars of sadness. Like, not really, though. I mean, at some point she kind of realized, but then still was like, I think it'll still turn out good. Dude just kind of barged in, huh? Alright, not the audience chamber, his office, which is over to the side. Different room entirely. No, it cannot be. On the ground, I picked it up. It was squishy. Yes, he does not have the horns. Decidedly non-horny. Didn't he just tell you that? I feel like we're talking in circles here. I had the same thought that I almost made the joke of it being non-horny despite having millennia in there. Only one who can do battle with a god. I feel like that was a long conversation that didn't really get us anywhere. All right. King's boots. Yeah, sure, I'll leave him with that. Sure. That one's already... More dashes. Let's actually rid of that. Her dash. Him. Sure. Then moves. That's actually good. Sure, and start getting that up. Long combos to get to. I mean, this one was a long conversation that ended with, I don't know what we're doing and what we're gonna do. But don't go die. And that's about what happened out of that. Alright, I think this is the point where you get to the like one spot where you can actually like grind if you want. Do not abandon hope, all who enter here. Gotcha. All I remember about that like grinding area is there's that little like maze of a building where you fight some of those gargoyles that can like ba-boom you and one-shot you if they so choose. I can't be sitting around playing a flute at a time like this. It's a dead god, or a letter off. My arm! But that dude. He's got the power of the demon in his left hand. Like a true edgy anime protagonist. Moon's looking at you. Power of Valmar? What the hell isn't these days, you know? You're not wrong. Why does just realized, I think with the upgrade, Rowan loses like an all-hitting special move, which kind of sucks. Yeah.
The ultimate secret. True Dragon Rise.
It's a cool move.
Here goes my impact bomb. Here goes.
Ah, just barely. Aha! Oh no! Oh. That thing reminds me of something. Oh, it's kind of like the Bound dock from Zeta? I think that might actually be what it is.
The ultimate secret. True Dragon Rise.
There we go. Oh, right, I can give her the...
Threat eliminated.
Just the way the arms come out is very similar. Final judgment is upon us. Forget the damn book. It was clearly lying top to bottom. Very much so. Oh. Some real Final Days stuff going on. The moon is literally hunting him down. Oh, that girl was kind of stuck there in the corner. Right, we can give her... Yeah, +2 one. Oh, that's backwards. Be able to get a weapon for Rowan here? Oh, okay. It's not actually better. Is any of the armor? Yes. There we go. Gonna hang out at the inn. Nope. The last one of those is hanging out at Marag's village, I think? Yeah, the Rowell Hills is, I think, the, like, side area, basically, that you can grind in. But I really don't need coins or anything. Love. Oh. That's a take, I guess. Cool.
You miserable human beings! Witness the birth of your new god!
Never trust a
This is
human
the
who
time
calls
of
people
judgment.
human beings. Anime Facts 101. This is just that dragon from that Yu-Gi-Oh! Filler arc. That's it! The graves! They moved the tombstones, but didn't move the graves. This is kind of a wild plan, where it's like, the five-headed dragon thing is coming after us. Why don't we try and look for some info in a grave? Nice art. Nice fingernails. This cannot be. The metal. Given to Tio, as if that makes it so it's not in our inventory anymore. Oh. More weird. Right, the birthplace of the gods. One more weird, sort of future techie dungeon. Actually, since we're back in a dungeon, and we're not in the middle of plot anymore, what I was saying, I think, way back, was I did also get my copy of Sonic and the Secret Rings, which came with the instruction booklet, unlike Black Knight. So Wii games did have instruction booklets, which I think was a conversation we were having. Oh, the dogs are probably resistant to this. But yeah, that game... It's an auto runner where you use Wii motion controls to move left and right and to jump. I'm sure it's gonna go fantastic. Alright, one weird thing is, I think there's I haven't, like, the only cutscene I've seen is the opening one, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't speak in that. I want to say there is a weird chance that Sonic does not speak in that game, because I was looking, the credits in the back of the instruction booklet have the voices listed, and Jason Griffith is not there. I don't know what that's about. Dan Green is listed though. I don't think any of those characters are in that game.
570.
I don't know who he plays. He might play like the bad guy. There's like some evil genie dude and stuff. Nice.
You picked on the wrong people.
Like, I want to say that that game may be less cutscene-y and stuff than Black Knight is. Seems like a far more story-heavy game. You know, the Sonic Storybook series, where it's 2 games. It has its own special, like, thing on the covers and everything.
Release wind.
Oh, I'm so excited to play Adventure 2 tomorrow. Something I actually gotta do after this is just double check and make sure that all works from a streaming standpoint and everything. Oh, she does still have, like, whatever. The Death Doberman.
Oh, blast of holy power!
Yeah. God, yeah, because it'll be 06 and then that. Immediately, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Gonna have some real fun with Sonic Auto Runners for a couple of weeks. And then I get to do Unleashed, I think. In the order that goes.
Now, burn to a crisp!
15th anniversary special. It's wild looking through the list of games and seeing what was for what anniversary. Like 3D Blast was 5, and then Adventure 2 was 10. And then Generations would be, and then 06 is 15, Generations is 20, and then Forces would have been 25, I guess. Forces / Mania, I think were announced at 25, but they didn't come out until the year after. I think is actually how that would have gone. So I think they were announced in 2016, but they came out in 2017. And then Frontiers will be a late 30th. Because technically, that would have been last year.
Release wind.
Yeah, Frontiers is sort of for 30. But that would have been last year, technically. It was announced for 30. Kind of like Forces and stuff. Which, I mean, after 06, I can't really blame them for not putting hard time limits on stuff anymore. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Lost World wasn't. But that's like the last one that
You picked on the wrong people.
wasn't? Those guys give no coins. I should have paid better attention to where I was going. That looks like a laser. Boing. It's like ice jingling in a cup. Man, I wish we got more HD releases. Even if I am about to play it because I have the means to. I really wish there was a modern console way to play the adventures. Okay. Adventure 2 is going to be one thing, but then Hero... Right, actually, also speaking of the Sonic Saturday stuff, I looked into...
Tainted ones.
the other advanced games, 2 and 3, to see what they were like as far as, like, true endings and getting all the emeralds and stuff. And boy, they seem like nightmares, compared to the first one. Ooh.
I pray that we shall be safe.
Because, like, the second one is... In order to get to this special stage, there are... It's kind of like almost the Red Ring stuff, except you have to get them all in one run of the stage, and there are 7. And then after you get the 7th one and beat the stage, then you get to the secret stage. And that you can only do it with, and the emeralds don't carry over between characters. So you have to do it with Sonic if you want to get the true ending. And also have beaten it with every character. And you have to beat it with everyone getting all of the emeralds in order to unlock Amy, who besides being Amy, doesn't like give you any other endings or anything like that. Oh, he doesn't have explosion. Okay. And then 3 is a little weird because of the way it works, where you like pick 2 characters and you have like team up attacks and stuff, so it isn't like beating it with each character in the same way. But getting all the emeralds, like you have to find 10 hidden chows in a level and beat it, then go into it again and find a key, and then beat it with the key without dying, then go back into it again to find the spring, which is ridiculous.
These guys were no real challenge.
So, I don't know. I might do those. I might not. Okay. I think I actually do still want Zap Fire on her. Water Blizzard. Forest. That's just... Oh. I don't know. Oh. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, they're probably good games, so I wouldn't necessarily mind trying to play them and just like beating them normally, but there's a part of me that, you know, wants to try and do the real ending stuff with them. But it just kind of seems ridiculous. Like, I have to save state like my whole way through the game, and that isn't like super fun. I think I might just have to continue. Wow, 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 wow. I'm not sure what else I have for bonuses. I guess there is what is it? After Heroes and before Shadow would be I could do Rush, which by all accounts sounds good. Like it actually like reviewed really well and stuff for a Sonic game. And I can tell you, when I get up to it, I definitely won't be doing it in Mania.
Release wind.
Because I've tried, and I'm bad at that minigame. And the way it works is rough, and that game does not have, you know, I can't save state in it, so...
Smash you to pieces.
I think I might have gotten like 5 emeralds in my like original play of that game. Never got all of them.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I think I've only done what, 2 Supersonic? Or I guess, all right, yeah, I've only done 2 Supersonics, but I've done 3 true endings because I did blasts. Bad at all mini games. Oh, speaking of mini games, actually, looking at the instruction booklet for Secret Rings, so that game has like a party mode and stuff. It has like a whole mini game suite, which is hilarious.
Still there.
Wah, wah, wah. Ah, of course I was gonna miss that guy.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
Oh, I forgot about Sonic Shuffle. I don't know if there's any way for me to do that, though.
Oh,
I'm sure that's miserable with other people. I don't even want to think about what it's like by yourself. Oh, congrats. Made it a little bit deeper in, finally.
Now burn to a crisp.
Yum yum. Crispy monkey dudes. And dogs, I guess. Oh, nice. Right, I'm gonna have to find a guide before
Oh, that was a
Sunday
breeze.
for the Sonic Adventure 2 stuff. But I know where the chows are is kind of the big thing.
Smash you to pieces.
That, you know, that works. I wouldn't mind trying to do a this is the run style thing for something as well. I don't know what. Hell, I could do it with Contra Hardcore. It's on here. But to give me an excuse to play that game.
You picked on the wrong people.
I feel like there was something else I tried to do that with, but then I like didn't die. The breather thing in Aquatic Mine, I like at least remember, and so I would have an idea of what I'm doing. I have an idea of like where it is and stuff, so that's less of a concern than the extra stuff. Because the Mystic Melodies are all weird and hidden. I think the only one I actually remember is, I think it might be Shadows. It's either Shadows or Sonics. I don't actually remember which one it is. Because their final stages kind of blur together. I think it's Shadows. Might be both, actually, that are both in their last levels. I have no idea. Or maybe I do know where Knuckles' is? I might actually remember. But it doesn't matter where anyone else's is, because I'm not doing those. Oh, I think I just got surprised. Nope. Okay, good. Man, it's always his turn.
Titanic blast!
Because like finding the Mystic Melodies is hard, and then also finding some of the chows is not easy. I think the only two that or three? I remember a couple of them. I remember Pumpkin Hill. I think I remember Aquatic Mine, and I remember Radical Highway. I might even remember the jungle too. Now that I think about it.
Oh, that was a breeze.
It's gonna be interesting to see how much I do actually remember for all that stuff. And then Knuckles' quote-unquote hard modes, which are actually easier because it puts all the emeralds in the same spot, which has always been kind of funny. Alright, let's just kill these guys.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
Can they survive me using all my SP? Sources say probably not.
There!
Still just a hammer. You know, let's do that.
Oh, stars above.
Whoa.
Please listen to my voice.
Some good sound effects. Yeah. All these stat ups. Oh, nice dodge.
Oh, tainted ones. Return to the world of darkness.
That does more damage than Ryudo's.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
And boom. God, they're not going to get even close to going again. Go for the one that's almost dead.
The ultimate secret. True Dragon Rise.
Oh, wow.
Release
He is
wind.
not fooling around with that damage. This will probably kill it. Yep. Then I can just go ham on that one. Jeez, Ryudo is fast. Why not? That probably does more damage than flying
Sworn
Tensei can.
enemies, you shall be defeated. Take
Actually,
that.
no, though. Like fully upgraded
Flash.
flying Tensei can would do more damage. Ooh, so close. Let's just Lotus Flower.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
Bop.
You picked
Those
on the
drop money.
wrong people.
All those special coins. And some boots, I think. Oh, actually. For the evasion ups. There we go. Right. Offer some life. Okay. Yeah, let's... Oh, okay. I can't go that way. But I can go back up. Save point real quick. Since I used up all my SP, might as well get it back so I can keep just killing everything with it. Yeah, that's kind of the wild thing about this game, is you get this, like, overpowered and stuff without any kind of grinding. I just killed everything I came across, and which doesn't even take that long. That's... aha. Over here first. Zapall. Zapall.
Voltage 570.
And depending on how I feel, I might actually do some more Rogue Legacy over on Twitch again tonight. That's been fun to do. That game is still great. Yeah, it means you're meant to get this powerful. I mean, or they expect you to skip enemies, which would be kind of a weird thing, but... Oh, come on, there we go.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Yeah, with Rogue Legacy, I beat first boss in my last run of that pretty handily once I actually took another shot at him. There is some really goofy, good stuff in that game. Like, one of the classes is just Chef, and that was how I beat the first boss, because they just use a frying pan, and they can deflect projectiles with it. And it rules. Boom. That game also has a really cool look to it. Because I think they, like... It apparently is... I noticed it with the boss. The first boss, like, kind of looks 3D. Oh, yeah, the clown is actually just like a trait. It's not even a class. It is literally just... You can be a clown. It's like, you are born a clown. Which I think, yeah, like, lowers your health, but lets you, like, the game has a, like, spin kick mechanic where you can, like, bounce off dudes, and it lets you do that off of, like, things in the environment, too. just kind of a fun, weird thing.
Stinging ice!
I haven't gotten too deep into a lot of the weird traits and stuff. I know they, like, 2 days after the game came out, removed one of them in, like, the first patch. Which was one from the first game where they removed Vertigo. Because apparently it was legitimately making people nauseous. And they're like, yeah,
These guys were no
it
real
seems like it's too much of a problem, so it's just gone. Which is a hell of a thing. Because it would flip the whole game over, which is fun and cool. Yeah, apparently it was like an actual problem for some people. Okay, so I think these are resistant to fire and to wind.
Voltage 570.
You can hear the dog just like freaking out in the background. There we go, nice.
These guys were no real challenge.
No one will ever get hit until we get up to a boss. That... Okay, no, I need a lot for that. Okay, and this is... Boom. Oh. What a puzzle. It's a pretty messed up looking mirror. Oh, I said to beat first try as chemical plant. That is hilarious. Gotta do meat and bean machine. And hope you don't glitch out on it, which apparently is a semi-regular thing that I think still happens? I don't remember. I know it's a worry in speed running, but I don't remember if that's because they play on like an old patched version or if it's because it never got fixed. It's not a matter of it being hard, it's a matter of it like straight up glitching out. And it can just like not, like if you drop into it weird, it just like doesn't trigger, or it's like when you beat him, it doesn't end properly. It's one or the other. I think I need to get back to the elevator. Wait, where? Oh, there we go. Oh, I got completely turned around. All right, back to the elevator. Okay, no. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, all these like mini bosses are just gonna come back. There's one of those. Let's do her buff.
Oh, stars above, please listen to my voice.
Oh, word. Apparently, Brad is playing some 32X stuff over on Nextlander, which I can only hope means they're gonna play some Chaotix, because what else was on the 32X?
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that!
Take that!
Sky Dragon Slash!
Oh man, I can't wait to play Legend of Dragoon. With all of its good attack dialogue. More people yelling "Hi-ya" is a thing real people definitely do.
Oh, tainted ones.
Well, I guess, speaking of Chaotix, I do always have
Return
that
to the
in the
world
chamber
of
to try and play
darkness.
sometime. For one of my bonus days. There's that, there's the racing games, which I'll definitely play.
Lotus flower, bloom. The ultimate secret. True Dragon Rise.
Sworn enemies,
Not
you
even gonna
shall
get through
be
all my SP before
defeated.
these things die.
Take that! Sky Dragon Slash!
Yeah, I think Rush I definitely want to play though. The other advances are, you know, a little iffy because of their Emerald stuff, though I do kind of want to try them. Rush I definitely want to play though. And Rush 1 definitely was the first appearance of Blaze.
Here goes.
From 05, I think, which would put it between Heroes and Shadow, I think. And I currently don't have a game for that Sunday slot, so
Threat.
that might be what I do, since I do have the means to play DS games. Because I was playing Dawn of Sorrow. Sure. Hey. Right, now it's only, yeah, a whole lot for that. What if I just keep recovering all my stuff? Yeah, I'm pretty curious to see it too, considering it seems like people do really like it. And I have almost no concept of it. I feel like I've maybe seen a speedrun it. I know it's what Eggman Nega is from, who I have seen, because he's in one of the Olympics games? Or multiples of them? Which I've also actually was looking at, but that game is still like $40, and that's a bit too much for kind of a goof.
Smash you to pieces.
And there is also a sequel to Rush, which that I know even less about. Yeah, I think the box art for it looks kind of like all the advanced game box arts, just it has Blaze the Cat on it instead of the other Sonic people. They all kind of look the same. It's like the adventure style
Well,
art.
that was a breeze.
But yeah, Blaze seems cool. I don't know who she would have been played by at that point. Because that would have been like Laura Bailey plays her now, right? Or at least did? And I don't know who would have been like 4Kids era Blaze. I assume that game has voice acting, given that it's on the DS. Holy Crown. Sunrobe. Okay. Something else in there? Rage ring. No. Okay. Okay, Eric Lindbeck also kind of makes sense. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the Sonic characters are basically at this point in the Olympics games is where like a lot of them show up and would need voices, which is kind of funny. Which is kind of why I want to play it, because they just seem so weird and like kind of goofy in a way that's honestly great.
Smash you to pieces!
Gotta do rhythmic gymnastics with Eggman. Or like Vector. Hyper Buster is a super robot ass attack name.
You picked on the wrong people.
Or rhythmic gymnastics with Wario. But I feel like if I was gonna play one of those, I would have to only use Sonic characters, because I'd be playing it as part of, you know, my Sonic stuff. As good as some of the extended Mario cast can be. They're not as deeply weird as the extended Sonic cast. All right. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, where can I actually go now? Oh, okay, not that way. There we go. Big glowing orbs. Oh, right, the fighters. I should get the fighters in somewhere. I don't know where. All of the extra games can kind of go wherever. I'll play a lot of them at some point. Then hey, it just means I can keep the whole thing going on as long as possible. With other weird stuff. Is that not what I'm supposed to do? Is there another path I can take? No. Okay, and forward is telling me to go down, so... yeah, fighters would not be super long. None of those would be. Like, there's also, like, still Spinball, which I do have easy legal access to. There is Mean Bean Machine, which, again, I also have easy legal access to. What else? I think I said for a lot of the old ones. Gotta do watch-alongs for Sonic X. There we go. Oh, no, that's just the chest. Some bombs. And I think an accessory? Oh. That's kind of cool, but not really actually useful. Because nothing's really getting attacks off on me. Oh, okay. I need to get, like, down below here, I guess? Yeah. So how do I get there? Is there a red door that I could not get in before? Yeah, it is kind of weird there isn't more Sonic anime. I guess it's not that weird, maybe. But it is a little bit of a bummer. Kind of curious what Prime will end up really being. Oh. I didn't think I could turn these back. Ah. What did that do? I should probably go back and read that thing at the beginning. Oh. Okay, maybe that was what I was supposed to do. And now it'll... Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think there was actually some kind of puzzle there, and I just kind of wandered around a bit and ignored it. Oops. That's a lot of guys. What if I did this? Considering I think they're resistant to fire, so I assumed they were weak against ice.
Freezing range.
That's just video game science. Yep, look at that. Ooh.
These guys were no real
Dropping
challenge.
a lot of coins at once. Hey, you guys. Yeah, there's at least a decent amount of fun Canadian people in that show. Right, and what was it? Like, Rainbow Dash was like trending when that cast got announced because everyone saw Ashley Ball in there and was like, oh shit, she's gonna play Tails. Yeah, Brian Drummond is like the third or fourth person listed, which almost makes me think there is a chance he's gonna play Robotnik. / Eggman or whatever. I would really want him to play Shadow, though.
These guys were no real challenge.
I hope if there are, like, alternate versions of Sonic that are played by other voice actors, and not even necessarily other Sonic voice actors. Just because I really want Matt Hill Sonic. feel like it's only right. They look like people. Yeah. I mean, yeah, can you not see that? They're using people as power. What in blazes? Control room. Man. Oh, man, yeah. It's a shame because of the Canadian stuff that can't happen, but it is a real crime if at no point do we ever get Eric Vale to play Silver. It needs to come full circle. Now that I think about it, there is that, like, Bang Zoom, like, LA dub of Super that's used for other stuff. I wonder who plays Trunks in that. Because they could, in theory, be in Sonic. Whoa. Oh. This is normal. I'm sorry, who? Well, that's a good screenshot. Elmo, who the hell is Elmo? Hmm. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that was backwards. Let's go talk to Elmo down on Sesame Street. Oh. Hi, Elmo. That is maybe the most 90s anime looking person in this game, and that is saying a lot. It looks like someone from a production IG work. Work with me here, Elmo. I mean, I feel like you should know by now that that's not what those are, given that... Like, you know Granis has been dead forever, so clearly they're not seals of Granis. Look at the viewing globe.
When the world was still young and yawned at every new dawn's waking,
I
Granis
wish
came.
I could do
All was bathed
an
in the
Elmo
light
impression,
of heaven.
but it's not quite as easy as Mickey Mouse.
Thus those were the days of marvels, for the power of creation was given unto man. Prayer became form, thought became matter, springing from the minds of men. Many wonders were worked in those days. The people grew prosperous. All that they could desire was given to them. Soon they lost their ambition, their passions. They ceased to dream. Still the worship of Granis grew in strength and number. All were compelled to pray without ceasing. So may have been the intent of Granis.
Except for them.
The few remaining people who sensed danger in this course found power to resist Granis.
Oh god.
They found power in Valmar.
Yeah, it is Shadowbringers, isn't it?
Power to release the energy bound up in life. Power
Whoa,
drawn
that guy
from
was
the people
tripping.
themselves. Power to unmake the world.
Gross. And then all hell broke loose.
Thus in those days they made war.
Real across zero looking stuff. Oh, cool.
Granis destroyed, and Valmar's body lost. And now the destruction in men's hearts knows no bounds. It grows with every passing day. A colliding of darkness and light, and then a bitter rain.
This is the third time we've seen this cutscene
Valmar has the
with different
ability to
versions.
absorb a person's soul.
Speaking of Legend of Dragoon.
That which you call a seal is a device which embeds a person's heart and soul into the core of Valmar. It transforms the instincts, prayers, and wishes of a person's heart into the core of Valmar.
Okay.
So if I remain calm and don't give in to emotion, then I'll be safe.
Yes, that possibility is quite real.
I am uncertain, but like the Granis saber, it is possible you can assume a form unlike the horns of Valmar.
But can we be sure?
If he cannot control his emotions, Ryudo will become Valmar.
If that happens, a new Valmar would be born. And regardless of who wins, Valmar will be complete.
Elmo, fire that thing up.
Huh?
Ryudo, I do not think that a human heart, emotions, can be controlled.
Fire it up, Elmo.
No matter how much you want to save the world, if you give in to anger toward Valmar, you will end up like Malphus.
Right. What will we do if that happens?
No,
Kill him.
don't do it. I couldn't bear losing Ryudo to Valmar.
Don't worry, Elena. I won't give in, no matter what form I take. I know that you, my need to protect you, will help me persevere. I believe that.
Ryudo,
The most
Elena,
liquid snake he's
there is
sounded.
no other way. If I don't go, everyone will die.
This is the exact same kind of logic he was yelling at her about before.
Tio, I must apologize to you. for watching you desperately struggle to discover what a human heart is, what it is capable of. I am ashamed that I treated you like a doll. For that, I apologize.
Ryudo, please do not worry about it. This plan is nearly hopeless, but I believe in you. I do not want to see the end of humanity. I enjoy the company of people. Ryudo, please protect my dreams.
Rowan, no matter what I become, a terrible battle will take place. I want you to evacuate everyone as far away as possible. Please do as I say, Your Highness.
On my journeys with you, I have discovered who I am. Ryudo, I owe it all to you.
You do the same for me, Rowan. We have to win. No, we will win.
Aha!
Ryudo, you must absolutely, positively come back.
That dorky little backpack.
Why did it have to come to this? I wanted to save everyone. I did everything I could. But still, why can't we be together? What did I do wrong?
Elena, nothing you ever did was wrong.
That's a
It was
lie.
right. That's why I can do this. I'll happily risk my life to protect your kindness. So if I should die, you may live.
Ryudo.
Live, Elena. Live.
The horns of Valmar will be released. Please proceed to the center of the system.
Okay. Wasn't sure if they were going to say anything different. There we go.
I want to believe in you, but... Please, share your strength with me.
The hell of a camera spin. Seems kind of risky for her to have gone up there with him, given that we don't know exactly what this is gonna do. Could end up as some crazy fly experiment.
Thank you, Ryudo.
Oh, okay.
No matter what you might look like, please, come back to us.
I promise. I'll definitely be back.
They're cool S's. Feels like he should have a little bit more of a falling animation. I assumed this was more like mental. So surprised Sky even can follow him. 3 bits a damn. Who believes in me? I've never heard that phrase before. God, I like sort of remember this. The world slouches toward its ruin. No. I will be surpass God. Power greater than God or a devil. Just like Mass and Kaiser. Okay, I thought it was like different questions, but just kind of the same question again. Now, do you want the power of a god? Oh. Just keep saying no. I don't remember if that, like, actually does anything. See ya. Ow. Bloody hell. I don't remember if those, like... I don't think those questions... I think this is how it's supposed to go. Humans. Oh, that's rough. looks really gross and messed up. Like, ooh, cool, like bug dragon. Like a frog and lizard. That's spreading the taint. Or whatever the Zerg use. I forget what that's called. Star Fox, we are in your debt. Valmar's coming everywhere. You'll all see. Oh, nice painting. Oh, okay. Right. How can this be? Mwah. Oh, it looks kind of like the scorpion robot from Final Fantasy VII is also, I think, maybe what I'm thinking of. It's basically just that bit from Kingdom Hearts 1 where you turn into a Heartless. And the power of love. Da, 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 da. Kingdom Hearts 2002? 2001? I can't be a god, but I'll never become a devil. Also Sky. Whee! Whoosh. Sounds like a weird mix of like a bunch of languages. I heard a Shuba in there. Oh, a bunch of other people just popped up. A well-used song will always get to me more than any other kind of storytelling.
Welcome back, Ryudo.
Thank you. I heard your song.
Ryudo! So you won?
Of course! Ryudo would never lose. A believing heart is strong. I see. Hearts are made to be together.
Like I said, Kingdom Hearts. Oh.
That sword! The power to defeat Valmar?
Yes, this is our power. Valmar, here I am. This is the power of people, the power of hearts, the power that will defeat you!
Hell yeah. King of Hearts. This is Shadowbringers. The opening FMV for Shadowbringers. Oh, it's a fun way to use the battle music. The lights. This is Kingdom Hearts. I know now, without a doubt, that Kingdom Hearts is light. That's really goofy. Meow. Yes. We'll go there. I spit upon your feeble strength. Test the might of your god. I don't know if this goes into like a boss fight. I feel like it doesn't. Yeah, you go. Whoop. I think I get a chance to save. Yeah, okay. Alright. That's a good, dramatic end of an episode. And that will be where we pick up on Monday to, I believe, finish this game. Yeah, so that'll be fun. And then next Friday, we'll start up Legend of Dragoon. Thank you for joining. Thank you for anyone who watches this later. Tomorrow is Sonic Adventure 2, which I'm super, super psyched about. Please be there over on Twitch. Yeah. I will see you next time for the finale.